The good thing about business too, it's not like sports, there's more than one. All right, so welcome to the March 2022 results meeting. It's a great meeting. How do we do? You guys know, right? 378. 378, by far best month ever. Previous best month ever was last month at 362. And then January was 345K. So now it's 3 months in a row. And then just to give you guys some context, last year in March we did 275K. So from 1 year to the next, from 275 to 378, so we gained 100K of more business in 1 month in 1 year. So 378K is a big number because we were just like, let's get to 350, let's get to 350, and we just did it last month, and now we're at 378. So 400,000 is within distance now. So let's give it up for ourselves, such a great big month. So the way I look at things, the way my process is that we did 375. Okay, next year maybe, and then last year was 275. Next year maybe we're doing 475. Now it might sound crazy, but you never know, right? So that's just how my mind works. I think it's just the power of positive thinking, and I'm not scared to say like, hey, I'm gonna give it my all. If I fail, I don't care. I still just have the optimism, and we're gonna go through some changes. And in the short term, we're gonna have some challenges that we'll talk about. But I'm just really excited and curious about what the future holds for us, because this is just levels that we never thought, or didn't think we'll get to this fast. So you never know. So I'm really excited. I really want to give you guys a huge, shout out and recognition that you guys did this as a team. But yeah, a couple other highlights for March. Jasmine had her 6-year work anniversary. So let's get it up for Jazz. That was March 1st. And then also, really want to appreciate you guys celebrating my birthday, getting me the new shoes. Let's get into the winners. We have somebody that's not here right now, but the most hours worked goes to Jason at 108%. So let's get up for Jason. Yeah, this is 3 months in a row now. Okay, so 104% for the whole year. So definitely put in the work and getting better. We have someone here that won the payment contest. We all know who that is. America. Let's get up for America. Thank you. That's 9 months in a row now with 98 payments. So that's something that I'm really focusing on right now, is just having good retention. So yeah, right, that's actually her first job, is a farmer's pending cancellation list, and just using Keep and just being really active on keeping our clients with us. So that's a big part of our business growing. So I'm really excited about the efforts that we're putting there. So thank you very much, America. Let's do it a little differently here. Who finished third place? Blanca. So yeah, Blanca, stand up here. Okay, so Blanca was just $300 off her best month ever. Okay, at 55K. Okay, she did 91% attendance. Really went hard all month, and then was able to celebrate in style with a vacation in Hawaii. And then one thing I want to tell you guys about Blanca is that in 2007, okay, it's a little too long, huh? For 2017, she just started in 2017. I remember after a award ceremony, I still remember she was like, oh, next year I want to go after those big awards. And then she did it, and then she kind of said the same thing after this one. So yeah. I'm really excited to see her visions come true, which such a hard worker. So let's get it for Blanca, third place finisher. Who finished second place? Let's get up here. You guys like this new style?
I don't like this style.
No? Is it embarrassing? Okay, Jasmine hit her best month ever. All right, 75K, which is a big number. What was it? You missed a couple days, huh? You were sick? So it's 85% attendance. So without great attendance, she was still able to get her best month ever. 1,000 phone calls, which was her most ever, and 44 and a half is the most phone hours ever for her. And then she was number 1 on her team with the closing ratio, 28%. Okay, so not being here, she made it up by when she is here, just getting a lot of activity done. Making $9,008 for the whole month. This is including chargebacks, because this review we went a little bit further, so I had time to calculate that, which came out to $57 per hour. So let's get it up for Jasmine. All right, first place finisher. Time to get up here. It's different. You guys get to shine. Yeah. 86K. Okay, and Laura, you actually got sick, huh? Yeah. So it was 80% attendance. During that time, she made 1,006 phone calls. That's the most ever by anybody in our agency.
1,006?
1,006. Mm-hmm. And then
2007.
yeah, go for it. Because you had 1,000. Yeah, it was close. 52 phone hours. Okay, so that's the most ever by anybody too. 13 commercial policies, 3 life policies. Total she made was so close, $4 off from being 10,000, but 9,996. That's after chargebacks, which was, we had a kind of a big life policy chargeback, So even with that calculated, she still had a great month of making $68 an hour. Let's get it up for Laura Martinez. All right, so let's now this month, I'm going to talk about something that we don't talk about enough. Okay, this is kind of my fault, but what do you think we're going to have to talk about today? It's an important subject that I need to talk about, but it's not like sales or like, exciting. But I didn't talk about it maybe enough, so that was maybe my fault, so things happen.
Ethics?
Ethics. Yeah, we're going to talk about ethics today, okay? All right, so who could give me the definition of ethics?
Doing something,
thing.
doing the right thing.
When no one's
Yeah.
available.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, looking.
Oh, no one's yeah, always doing the right thing when no one's looking. Just moral principles that govern a person's behavior or conducting of an activity. So it's moral principles that govern a person's behavior. Everybody's ethics are different, but you have principles that determine your actions. We're going to first start off with why we should have good ethics. There's going to be 3 reasons because, we're going to talk about how we could improve our ethics, but I want to first talk about why we should have better ethics. It's just the right thing to do. Okay. And what do you want to do the right thing to do?
Reputation.
Reputation, okay. Yeah, reputation is a great word. It's the right thing to do. The reputation, I think the reputation I want to kind of go internally, and I want to say it's the reputation of yourself. Okay, like I generally want to feel like I'm a good person. Like I don't want to feel like I'm a bad person. Like I just don't. It's my identity is like I'm a good person, I'm an honest person, I'm a kind person, and that's just kind of how I want to look at myself. Yeah, like I want other people to like, but it has to start from me. How do I consider what type of person I am? No one's like really proud. Like, hey, I'm really selfish. Like, haha, this is cool. Like. That's not I am. So you want to have a reputation with yourself that you're a good person. You don't want to consider yourself a selfish person. You want to consider yourself a good teammate. You just want to be a good person because a bad person is someone that is missing out for the team. I mean, our agency could have been in jeopardy if this kept on happening, right? Or we could not have the VIP chat service. That could be easily taken away. Or the Bristol West approval process. These are things that affects the team. So like, would you want to be a bad person that's causing bad things to people around you? No, I want to be a good person that's helping people and helping other people win and stuff like that. So it's kind of like the reputation, like Blanca said, but for yourself. And then if you're a bad person, then you're kind of like Jazz said, we were talking about it, like it kind of makes the rest of the team look bad, kind of. Real good businesses really grow off trust, So I think it's just being a good person, first and foremost, is the reason number 1, I would say. Number 2, I also have is that it gives you less stress. Okay? There's always going to be stress in life, but it's going to be less stress, right? Like, I don't want to come to work and be like, am I going to get a call from farmers? Like, are they going to, is something going to happen to us? Like, I don't want that. Like, for you guys, maybe it's like, oh, is someone going to find out about this? And then, like, he's going to call me into the office, and, like, today might be the day I'm going to get fired. Like, you don't want to have, like, stress like that. Okay, and this goes beyond work too. Like if you're an unethical person outside of work or you're doing some shady stuff outside of work, I don't want to live a lifestyle where like I'm running away from the police or like gangs are after me or like I want to sleep good at night. Like I don't want to have that unnecessary stress of like wondering if all my stuff, my actions I'm gonna have to pay for the consequences later because you're gonna have to. You don't want to have that stress in your life because I want to be a good person and I want to be happy. And number 3, this is something that we always talk about. Why do we want to have good ethics?
To stay in business.
Yeah, to stay in business, okay, but not only stay in business, what else am I all about here?
Making money.
Making money. Okay, so this too should be good enough to me. I want to be a good person and I don't want to have stress. But let's just add it on here and let's just say we want to make more money. Like I really want to make a lot of money. I want to make tons of money. But making money, like Laura said, or doing well in this business takes patience. It takes time, so I don't want to get into trouble during that time because that will make me not. So in the long run, it just pays off to be more ethical. Because I'm not thinking, oh, I want to make an extra $100 on this check. Let me do something shady. I'm not thinking about that. Like that wouldn't even like the ROI, the return on investment, wouldn't be worth the risk that I'm taking because I want to try to make millions. I'm not trying to make an extra $100 and cheat the system to like figure out shortcuts because I'm patient and I want to make tons of money and I'll make you guys to make tons of money. So okay, this one is I want to be a good person because I'm not selfish. Well, if I have a selfish part of me, it's because I want to make money, so I'm going to be ethical too. So there's both reasons if you have a selfish side and a helpful side and I want to be happy. It just all makes sense. It just doesn't make sense for me. I learned it the hard way too before, okay? And it just didn't make sense for me. That's why maybe I'm a little overcorrecting myself and I'm very extra careful because we got a lot to lose here. You know, we're in the insurance business. We're in the business of protecting bad things from happening to other people. So I got to protect my business and protect our bad things from happening to our business. Okay, so it's just so much better if you want to be a good person, live stress-free, want to make more money, then you want to be ethical. And also, you know, just speaking of ethics, I think what I'm going to need to do here is I want to, you know, I think my kindness kind of made me lower the bar a little bit at our office, you know, of our standards because I was just too nice and I was like, oh, I like that person, but I want to kind of like increase the bar a little bit here of our standards here, you know, ethicalness, and I hope that's kind of the message I'm sending here. But the good thing that happens when I raise the bar is that, you know, people live up to it, and then also if we raise the bar, we kind of lose people that aren't ready to have the bar risen. And then if you're doing really well, then it attracts other people that want to win in this business too. So if you have winners here, that's going to make other people say, I want to join that team. We're going to have more winners joining us, and that's going to help us win in the long term. So in the short term, it does suck what happened, but I think in the long term, it's going to help us have a better character in our office here, and we're going to be winning at a higher level in the short term, the long term. In the short term, I will say that we are going to be a little bit busier because we kind of lost some production there. The only thing I ask for you guys is really just be very, you know, just show a little extra level of commitment. You know, that's by just being here. I'm going to be busy training, you know, and recruiting, working on keep and stuff like that. So maybe helping me just staying productive, being committed, maybe helping me a little bit with training. That would be very, very helpful. And also a little bit of recruiting too. Okay, so if you guys know somebody that might be good for the business, so those are the ways you can help me. Okay, just be here please right now. Okay, oh, be ethical, number 2. Okay, I don't want any other drama. Like, you know, I had enough issues. So please be here, please be ethical. Help me out with a little bit of training. You know, I'll probably will find somebody, but if you guys know somebody, I think that some of the most important things I'm looking for really is good work ethic and good ethics, like a good person. Like I don't care about the history, I don't care about anything else, you know. Another thing I'm also wanting to touch base with is, you know, a kind of a lesson that that could be learned from this situation is that you really want to be careful of who you talk to or who you kind of associate with yourself or who you are friends with. One thing about having loser friends, they're losers because they're insecure. So if they see your friend doing better than you or wanting to do better, then seeing that person come up makes them feel even worse about themselves. So what a loser friend does is they want to bring that other person down with you so you don't feel even shittier about yourself. Really, to me, no value to me to be spending my valuable time that could be used to make money or to be with my family to be spent on someone that's a loser, because what value do I get from that? So we really want to audit ourselves and be really careful of who we're listening to, who we're spending time with, because a lot of that does happen amongst people. All right, so let's talk about how we get our work ethic up. This is really one very simple way.
Be honest.
Yeah, be honest. Work hard. Okay, so all my meetings are the same, right? We want to make money and we want to work hard and want to be patient. That's pretty much it, but it's all kind of ties down to that. But it's kind of funny because the word work ethic has the word ethics in there. If I can spell it right. But we're talking about the ethics meeting, and the word work ethic has the word ethics in there. Now that's because it's actually an ethical thing to do is to work hard. Okay, because if you're not working hard, who are you cheating?
Yourself.
Your future. You're cheating yourself. Now there's a lot of other things too. Who else are you cheating?
Your boss.
Family.
My boss, thank you. Thank you. I'm paying you X amount of dollars per hour, and then you're lazy, then you're giving me back less than that, then that's very unethical to me. That's very unethical. I think you're also cheating your family's future. It's just like you're not providing for them, you're not bringing back any value to them. Who else are you cheating?
The business.
The business, yeah. Your coworkers. That's why top producers get really frustrated when they see lazy people. They want them to step up too because we all understand that all our work ethics makes a difference in all of our checks. Okay, you're cheating yourself, you're cheating your family, you're cheating, your future family, your boss, your company. You're also cheating. I think it's also a sign of disrespect to your parents. I'll even go there, because it's like they came to this country for the opportunity, and you're just not taking advantage of it. It's like, what about their sacrifice? Like, if you guys had to be like, okay, if this place really sucked, which it doesn't because there's so much freedom, but if this place was really oppressed and it was really difficult and you guys had to move to freaking a country where you don't even speak the language, that's what you guys as parents did. So now to have this opportunity and to just be like not even like, living up to it or just taking it for granted, I think that's honestly disrespectful. I think it's like the ethic thing is like, I look at it as my obligation. I could even say like it's also unethical to be lazy because if you're unethical, then you're actually taking taxpayers' money, people who are working hard, money to you in form of unemployment, whatever government does for you and all that stuff. That's actually taking from your community. So when people say like, oh, people who are really working hard, they're freaking greedy. They're the ones that always try to get all the money and stuff like that. Well, actually, I think I'm very ethical because I'm working hard. You're the one that's unethical because you're not doing your part and my taxes are going to you. I just want to look at work ethic as like, yeah, I want to get my work ethic up. I want to. It's more like you have to. I look at it as my duty, my obligation that I'm a hard worker because I want to be considered myself as a good person because it doesn't even have to do with like if I want to make money or not. It's like I just want to be a good person. So therefore I have work ethic because I have ethics. So how to have better ethics is you work hard. Because a lot of times when people cheat is because they're lazy. They just want to make an extra couple bucks without putting in the work. So it's really tight. And that's why it's so interesting that the word work ethic has the word ethics in there because it's really connected to each other. Cool. All right, lastly, I want to talk to you guys about the opportunity. I got to thinking about this because it's crazy how like two people from very similar backgrounds, similar age, similar family dynamics, similar cultural dynamics, very similar people could be in the exact same situation and how their outcomes is completely different, because how they respond to the opportunity, right? So this is me. I wish there was more space here.
Your muscles, Dan, your muscles.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't want to exaggerate, but what's this?
Football.
Oh, there you go. See, my drawing's good, right? A
Looks
little
like
bit,
a Sorry, I'm hungry.
bit of muscles there.
Like Boleo,
I got some fresh kicks on.
Oh yeah.
And then this is you guys right here.
Draws cute.
Here's some lashes, okay? So if I have the ball, what position am I playing?
Quarterback.
Quarterback, okay? So take a guess at what you guys are here. You guys are the wide receivers, okay? So what do you think the ball represents?
Money.
There you go, yeah.
Opportunity.
Opportunity. It represents opportunity. So the opportunity could be like leads. It could be Saturdays. It could be the call. The next call you get, the customer service call, could be a call you could turn into a cross-sell or a life sell, or you could get a role from it. It could mean a different shift. The ball represents opportunity. Okay, so my job to you guys and my obligation and what I'm always trying to do is I'm always trying to be a better quarterback because I want to throw that ball accurately to you guys. I don't want to throw it where you guys can't catch it. And the good thing about business too, it's not like sports, is I could throw it. There's more than one ball. Like I could throw it all day long. Deliberate opportunity to you guys. Okay, so I'm focused here. I want to win. I want to win this game. Okay. What's gonna help you guys get this ball? You guys think? Before you catch the ball, what are you gonna do to get the ball?
You run there?
You run. Right? This is gonna be a football training class. I didn't know. So you gotta be running. You gotta be hustling, right? Okay. So if you're running faster and if you're running accurate routes, then you're gonna get a better chance of the ball getting thrown at you. So this is where your hustle makes a difference. If I see somebody hustling, then I'm gonna be like, okay, here you go. Like I'm gonna pass you the ball because you're open. Now you're working hard. You're running fast. Okay. So the ball's gonna get thrown to you. Okay. Okay, ball's coming now.
Oh my god.
Those shirt are not my eyes.
Okay, so now what are you gonna do here?
Catch the ball.
So this is the whole point of the situation here. What's gonna happen right there? From my personal experience, okay, some of us has hands that are freaking stone. It just literally bounces off of them. I'm just like, okay. And now some of you guys in this room have hands that are made of glue. Even if my throw is a little off, it's caught. So that's my experience with people taking different opportunities. This is an example here that I want to show to you guys that the ball is getting thrown. What are you going to do with it? You take it or you don't. Some people, I throw it to them, they're like, bat it away. I'm just like, what the heck? Like, damn, you didn't want that? It's an incompletion, but at least I see you're trying. So another one will be coming, okay? So I just want you guys to look at your hands, okay, and just think, okay, are my hands made out of stone or are they made out of glue? Okay, because what I want to do is throw balls to you guys catch it cleanly, you guys run, you guys score the touchdown, and that's how we get our stats up. And basically, the scoreboard is basically our bank accounts and our paychecks. Yeah, that's the opportunity here. So let's make sure the ball is caught and we take advantage of the opportunity. All right, so we're still gonna go for 400K. All right, let's get it.